Welcome to Film Focus on Smooth 98.1. It's now 6 minutes past 11 o'clock, and you're welcome to that show you look forward to on a Friday between 11 and 11:50, where we talk about movies, we talk about series, we talk about animations, we talk about anything, soundtracks as well, just those things that act as an escape for you from the world and every other thing that is troubling you. So officially, welcome and welcome again. Greet a brother beside you, greet a sister beside you, holler them and say, hey, neighbor, you're in for a good time as always. All right, so we're streaming live on YouTube, even though Irabo has refused to open his camera. I don't remember the last time I saw him, but we are happy to have him as always. And if you're new to this show, 11 till 11:50 again is for all the movie delight as well as recommendation. And we have different segments in between that. We have what is up for review. That's also asking what Irabo and my analysts have been watching, and then they give you their takes on it. And we also ask for yours as well. What movie or series have you been watching and what do you think about it? Would you recommend it to someone? That comes first. And after that, we talk about some things happening all around the world and then give you updates. What is out, what is almost out, who is awarding who is being recognized for what. And when that is done, we move over to trailers. Judge the movie or series by its trailers. And when we're done with that, we give you your final recommendation. Now, on days like this, we have an extra Jara, and we are asking you to assemble your team of superheroes to save Nigeria. But you can only have 4 people on your team, and those 4 people have to be Nigerian actors. So the question is, who are those that will be on your superhero team to save Nigeria? 4 Nigerian actors. I have thought and thunk. I don't know who, but you can send yours to WhatsApp 0809-444-0981. Again, 0809-444-0981. As usual, joining me on a Friday to discuss movie series and everything cinema magic is the man from Edo State, but he's not in Edo State. He's not even in Nigeria. He's the one that has been quite consistent, and you can count on him. He's more stable than the weather these days because it's still raining in October. But hey, we'll take what we can get. And that is the man who keeps it 100. Ladies and gentlemen, an entertainment stakeholder, our regular and grapevine as well as Film Focus, the one and the only, coming in at 6'4", Irabo Kosun.
Now wow, these intros are getting better and better every week. Oh, I most definitely won't be missing Film Focus at all. I'm feeling like Floyd Mayweather right now. I can knock out anybody.
I'm in a good mood. Although I'm hungry, but I had a sugary drink, so yes, that's why.
Okay, I can understand now. So that's some advert placement right there now.
If you want me to always be in this, just send me drinks and good stuff, and I will. I will sing your praises.
No problem.
I'm a praise singer.
Now that I know, don't worry. I'm good. I'm great. I'm pumped as well. I just finished eating poundo, so.
Yo. Poundo is not like pounded yam.
Well, we will manage.
I know, you'll take what you can get.
Yeah.
All right, so this is about where we get a cup of water. He's just had poundo, so he needs to drink water. And I need to take water as well with that introduction. So after the water break, we'll be right back. You are listening to Film Focus on Smooth 98.1. What's that?
No, I mean, I just saw something.
Walking is reserved only for the chosen. For no one else carries an aura worthy of its weight. Follow Maja's epic journey to power in the all-new action-packed drama Slum King, starting October 8th and showing Sundays at 8 p.m. on Africa Magic Showcase on DSTV and GoTV.
Connection is very important. Keep it strong at home or on the go. With Airtel Home Broadband Internet devices, get the 10,000 Naira or the 20,000 Naira router that gives you 30 gigabytes and 100 gigabyte data instantly, or the 5,000 Naira MiFi and the 7,500 Naira MiFi that gives you 5 gigabytes and 30 gigabytes instantly. Hurry to the nearest Airtel shop or visit www.airtel.com.ng/HBB to get started.
Airtel, a reason to imagine. Africa, a home to 1.3 billion people, a good place for commerce, the hub of business.
We have been in Africa. Africa is one of our fastest growing regions.
Smooth 98.1 brings you a week-to-week exposition on doing business in a thriving economy from the investor's perspective.
If you produce a quality product, it will be accepted.
Turn ideas into reality. Discover market opportunities. Stay innovative and stay ahead of the pack. Get premium tips and information from the experts in the world of business. Tune in to Business Hub for everything business every Tuesday on the Smooth Drive at 5:15 p.m.
This is Khadija, and
Aw,
you're listening to
beautiful
Smooth
Khadija.
98.1.
Spider-Man. Here comes the Spider-Man. I struggle every time to sing this one and not the Nigerian version by Wole Agbanko. My God, Nigerians can really change something for you. Ta-da! I tell you that I actually struggle every time I hear the song to sing the original and not that version that was done, that was viral on social media. That's what Nigerians can do. They can turn your song into anything, and they own your song to the extent that you'll be wondering if you were the one that made it. They will make the Afrobeat version, they will make the Juju version, they will make the, I don't know, different versions of it, and of course you will love it. You're listening to Film Focus on Smooth 98.1. We love music and we love life. America has Spider-Man. What do we have in Nigeria, Rebel?
Who do we have? Spider-Man is played by Tom Holland. Maybe we would cast Emeka Nwagborocha, the guy who was in Far From Home, the short, fair guy. He was also in Rattlesnake as the computer whiz kid. Yeah, so maybe that would be Spider-Man. Then if we're looking to cast somebody like Tobey Maguire or what's the other guy's name? The slim guy with the hair.
Huh?
What happened now? I'm trying to cast here now. I'm a casting director now.
This is me trying so hard to stay with you because the first one you did, I did not see that coming. So I was totally, what's the words now? I was knocked out.
I mean, who has that Tom Holland build? I think Emeka Nwagborocha has that. I mean, the same head, the same height, the same build. Yeah. So that would be the actor I'll pick for Tom Holland. Tobey Maguire, who has this very laid back, still fine boy, but not interested in wanting to be there type thing. Maybe who comes to mind? I don't know. Nobody comes to mind at this point, Sha. But that's how I would cast.
I don't even think Emeka has the strength to jump around and leap on buildings.
Well, Tom Holland, came from the dancing industry. Emeka too is a great actor. He can adapt to anything. So I'm not really bothered about that one at all.
But hold on, let's make it even better. So if you were to think about superheroes for Nigeria, our problems are very unique and specific and customized to us. What kind of superhero characters do you think Nigerians need to have?
We need a Kenneth Okonkwo. Yes.
What would be their superpowers?
Money. They'll just be giving us money, funding. That would be our Iron Man.
No, I think Nigerian superhero characters with superpowers need a sprinkle of Amadioha.
The man must give us. His own is for money.
They need a little bit of thunder.
No, Amadioha own is for people like Peter Doche, Kanayo, that they'll just call Amadioha like this with that finger pointing thing, and beams will just start coming out from their fingers, But we need a Kenneth Okonkwo for sure. Chief funder, chief project manager. We need money for anything. We need to rebuild Nollywood. We need to cut down fuel prices. We need to, alter the exchange rate. Let it be $1 to one naira and all that. Yes, we need a Kenneth Okonkwo, somebody in the inner circle. Then we definitely need Aki and Popo, people that can, maneuver into different areas. What
will be their superpower? The ability to contract and expand.
They will be very conducive for ambushing. They would know how to sneak up on people and just get things going. The way in wacky races where you'd have a plug that would go and hook a plug to the back of people's cars without being noticed. That's what we need them Aki and Popo for. Yeah. So they will have those powers. They'll be able to bounce. They'll be very slippery. They'll be like Rick James in the 80s and 90s with all the hair gel. So you can't really catch them. Yeah.
Okay, 2 down, 2 more to go. Who else?
2 more to go. Afis Oyetoro, Saka. We need Saka. Yes, we need Saka. Yes, Saka will be very bright. He would beam like the sun, yeah, and he would know how to dance as well because we need comic relief.
Are you sure you're not assembling a group of super comic relief?
Hopefully he does not port to another, another franchise.
I see what you did there.
So what else again? Who do we need? We need a female. Yes, we need a female.
Need a sass.
No, I don't want somebody that will be causing wala with everybody.
You need espionage. She is perfect for espionage.
I don't need. I wanted to pun espion. The other one. But anyway, my point is we need Adesuwa Itomi, somebody that just has a bit of everything. Height is okay. Face is okay, body is okay, English is okay, just everything is just okay. Someone that just transcends everything. We don't need we don't need we just need everything to just be okay. That won't really cause a stare among the team where everybody's just staring and looking, but they instead they want to protect her, be big brothers for her, like don't come near our Adesuwa. Do you understand? So Adesuwa would be controlling minds. Sure, you understand. So that in case anybody wants to even try to toast her, she would just say, redirect their mind to another thing. Maybe redirect their mind to go and, do farming or something, or NGO work or something, that kind of thing. If Saka wants to pot, she will change his mind, that kind of thing.
So who will be the Nick Fury in all of these?
Nick Fury?
Yeah.
Hey, God. I'm not in Nollywood as an actor, but one way I'm in Nollywood, so I will do Nick Fury.
Why now?
I would do Nick Fury.
I was thinking you would say Patience Ozokwo.
No, Kai. Do you want to scatter
keep everybody in line?
No, Patience Ozokwo would kill everybody. She will not keep everybody in line. She will even be jealous of themselves.
No, she will be the backup to the backup in case they send someone on a mission and the person gets soft or they develop a cold feet.
If you want to pick a Nick Fury, I'll pick Chidi Mokeme.
Yeah. Okay. Not bad.
Chidi Mokeme will be my Nick Fury.
Well, Muste on WhatsApp says, Peter Doche to remind them of Proverbs. Jim Ike to scatter everywhere. Break glass and add grammar to it. Femi Branch to partner with Jim Ike and do Fine Boy, scatter everywhere together. Adewale Alebioshu to consult with the gods. And then he says, you see, our defense and attack team is solid. We have others as substitutes. And now Adewale Alebioshu, he sends the picture. Oh, if you watch Yoruba movies, you will know this man. I don't think he has a forgiving spirit. Once he goes back black, he never goes back. And then he sends a number of stickers, which are quite interesting. There is that of Patience Ozokwo opening the curtain, and there is that of Charles Inoje. Okay, Kelvin Davis on WhatsApp says Toby Bakri, Falls, Kunle Remi, and Odunlade Adekola. I'm just wondering what Odunlade will do there.
It will just be giving you Yoruba incantations now. You know those movies that they featured in. They did more of talking than fighting. And me, before they even fire any thunder, they have recited like 10 lines. You know, so I don't speak Yoruba. If not, I would have waxed lyrical.
Let me take this call. Hello, good morning. Oh no. Okay, I would like to hear your team and why you have them on your team. Please call 01448-9981. Again, 01448-9981. And remember to turn down the volume of your radio set. Hello, good morning. Hello. Oh, okay. If you'd like to be a part of the show, this is what you're talking about. You need to save Nigeria, and you can only have 4 people on your superhero team. Who will be on your superhero team? Nigerian actors, that is. Kelvin already says his will be Toby Bakre, Falz, Kunle Remi, and Odunlade Adekola. Muste says he will have Peter Doche, he will have Jim Ike, he will have Femi Branch, and Adewale Alebioshu. Then he said that he's seen him in non-Yoruba movies and he's fantastic. That's talking about Adewale. And then further says Odunlade was the lead role in Sunday Dagboru. That movie made him popular. Odunlade also starred in that popular movie of the notorious armed robber. I can't recall his name now. That's true. I'm trying to, I'll think about it. I will. So yeah, well, looks like Odunlade Adekola is not all about the comic relief. Yeah, he will do well. I agree. Okay, so keep assembling your team and let's see who you have there and why you have them there. WhatsApp is 0809-444-0981. Again, 0809-444-0981. And you can decide to be active and tag us on Twitter or X at Smooth981FM. All right, now let's get down to basics while we keep taking your messages. So, Yoraba, what have you been watching?
What have I been watching? You know, I said I've been digging.
Yeah.
You know, all those very unconventional shows. I've started this one because I watched Top Boy. I was not like, I need, you know, to watch something like Top Boy again, because Top Boy to me was anticlimactic because I expected certain types of endings, but it just didn't culminate to that thing I thought it would be. But again, we also had Game of Thrones back in the day, so I had to move on. So I found this 2021 action fiction. It's 2 seasons deep. It's called Snabakash. Snabakash is spelled SNABBA, then Cash, CASH. 2021 action fiction. It's starring my number 1 crush at the moment. She has bumped everybody off the list. Yes, her name is Evin Ahmad. Evin Ahmad. EVINAHMAD. I'm not giving her my surname yet because, you know, we're still in talking stage. But right now, she's going by Evin Ahmad, not Evin Okosun. So this one is on Netflix if you want to watch it. It's about the lives of an ambitious businesswoman and her cohorts, a troubled teenager and a charming gang enforcer. They all collide during a desperate and sinister pursuit of wealth. So everybody is basically trying to get rich. This is Swedish, by the way, so it has subtitles, but it is very, very interesting. Came out in the UK April 7th, 2021. It's action, it's crime, it is drama. IMDb gives it 7.6/10. Rotten Tomatoes gives it 80%. It's a solid show. Very, very solid show. I'm not done, but so far so good. It is a very solid show. It's starring, like I said, my number 1 crush at the moment. This lady is, God just took his time. That's all I will say. Yeah, I'm sure you would also, I mean, for the male Alexander Abdallah, you might check him out. I don't know, if it's your cup of tea. So another one again is The Spy. This one is also on Netflix, 2019 drama. The reason this one piqued my interest is because, it's starring Sacha Baron Cohen, the guy you know for comedic relief, but he's playing a more serious role. This is a very serious role. The Spy.
Aladdin.
Yeah.
Aladdin is playing a serious role.
Yes, very serious
Wonderful.
role. Yeah. The drama tells the astonishing true story of Israel's most prominent spy, Eli Cohen, who infiltrated the Syrian government in the 1960s. Came out 6th of September 2019 in the UK. This one is spy thriller drama. And IMDb gives it 7.9 over 10, Rotten Tomatoes 86%. So this is a very, very solid mini-series, limited series basically in general. Is just one season. You watch it. It is filled with great acting. So many great lines. Everything just came together, in my own opinion. You would enjoy it.
Okay. We need to look for more people to add to our superhero team. And when we find them, we'll be back very shortly. You're listening to Film Focus on Smooth 98.1. Keep the messages coming on the people that you will have on your superhero teams. They are going to be Nigerian actors, and you will tell us why they are there. 0809-444-0981. Film Focus, Smooth 98.1.
People, quality appliance, quality performance, in abundance, energy that comes down. This one will be one time, be one time. 70% electricity saving for the 50%.
Someone says, what about Keita Funke, Akindele, Genevieve, and Omotola as females in the team? Because you guys are listing only males. Sexist, side-eye looting.
Sexist. How are we doing sexist? I better read it on air. I want to tackle it, please.
The person is just joking.
I don't want to include mummies that are already approaching 50. They cannot run and save the world, please. I beg.
You will use your mouth to say all of those on air.
Materials then. What a reliable fridge, freezer, or any other appliances. So,
gosh, I'm hungry.
Consume too much electricity. Now,
that goes hard.
2023. If you buy anything for higher thermal cool, then we'll serve you a roof on top. Hey, free standing cooker, free microwave, free air fryer, free AC installation, and even more roof day. For more story, visit any authorized dealer or www.thermocool.com.ng. Make yourself begin to enjoy your own roof. Terms and conditions there too. Thermocool, always there for you.
Wow, my name is Richard. Oh no, 98.1 goes to my time. Lovely. Yeah, 98.1.
You should love us. The RMD loves us, and you should always stay tuned to Smooth 98.1. Talking about RMD, that is Richard Mufedanjo. He is on a South African series, but we'll talk about that later. And speaking about superheroes, Robert, why is he not on your superhero team?
I don't know. I mean, he's doing Black Book, so I decided to go with other people.
No comment. Anyways, Angel on WhatsApp says, what about Kate Henshaw, Funke Akindele, Genevieve, and Omotola as females in the team? Because you guys are listing only males. Sexist side-eye loading.
So I would pick maybe Kate Henshaw. She seems fit. But Omotola and Funke, I don't think they would be equipped to fight crime. Lie.
They will be good for negotiations, just the calm before the storm, so that they try to broker diplomatic relationships. And if that is not working, then we send Jim King.
Who would go and broker negotiations? I think I would send that. Okay, that's where I will now go and send Osas. That's where I will send Osas.
English.
I'll send Osas and I'll send Tony Tones. Or Tony Tones would be my fighting chick. You know, the one I'll just be making sure that things are in order. But I'll send Osas for that.
I think Tony Tones can be our own Catwoman.
Yeah, I can see that as well. Yeah, Tony Tones can be our Catwoman.
As our Catwoman. Yeah.
Even Nancy too can be Catwoman.
No.
Sharon Oja can be Catwoman, depending on how you want the Catwoman to be. Who else again can be Catwoman? But our own, would we? It would be Inkita, not Cat. You know.
Oh,
yeah. Pussycat is our own Pussycat, not cat. No, do we have cats? Do people have cats in Nigeria?
Of course they do. They love cats. I used to love cats until I had a cat that left me. Those things are not loyal.
You weren't feeding it?
No, they are not loyal. They are just, after a while, they just go in search of other things.
They're like Nigerian women.
What do you mean?
Let's move on. So who else again has said anything about when it is not pure with you, Nigerian women flee?
No, that is a normal human, unregenerated human nature. It's not
when it's not pure with you, that doesn't mean that.
Let's not even get started on the show this morning. Musti on WhatsApp says, do we remember Dangerous Girls? It's just that one of them now is a nurse. She'll provide medical assistance with a new job. I don't know if we can borrow Portable. Let's see what he's got. All the crazy displays can get him enrolled in movies. We said superheroes, not super scatcherers or super villains.
No, Portable. Apparently, that's nice. So I would pick Portable. Yes.
I know superheroes sometimes damage or destroy things in the process of saving the world, but that is not the aim, to destroy. Let's be guided.
Portable, like that. His name, in the film, be Zazu, like Zazu in Lion King,
That guy will not listen to anyone.
He will not listen to anyone. Yes.
Well, that's where the handling of Patience Ozokwo comes, because Patience Ozokwo can now make him a vegetable if he goes out of line.
That's why we have Adesua told me who would control his mind, because he would definitely have a crush on Adesua, and Adesua will tell him to do anything and he will do anything.
Adesua is supreme and proper for him.
That's the thing now. He would have a crush on her, but she would know how to manage him.
She's not his spec.
She's not his spec.
Yeah.
I beg. Who would say that this one is not their spec in this Nigeria, in this life?
Okay, let's be guided and stay on the track. Let's come back. Irabo.
I am here.
Did you see Big Love over the weekend?
Did I see what?
Big Love.
Big Love. No, Big Love. No, I haven't seen Big Love yet. No.
Okay. I'll keep my comments then. Okay, so let's talk
streaming services, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Let's talk about some things happening in Nigeria, in Africa, and by extension, the world. Let's get started with some of the films that have been selected for screening at AFRIFF 2023. And AFRIFF stands for Africa International Film Festival, and that will happen from the 5th of November to the 11th of November. 11th of November being the award itself. You have a week-long festival that will include film screenings, masterclasses, as well as workshops. And now talking about the selections. Have you seen the list?
Oh, yes. Impressive list. I mean, you have Fubilayo as well, Ransom Kuti, a Bolanle or St. Peter's film that should be showing there. Green Fever as well, a Green Fever apparently. I think that I Did Not Come to You by Chance should also be showing, I think.
Yeah, it's there.
Yeah.
It's there.
Unyegu, Uche Jumbo, she has a film, Unyegu, that is showing. Another one, Scar, that's a Chris Eniaji film. Which other one again? The Rising Sun, that's featuring Peter Doche. all the colors of the world are between black and white.
White.
Yeah, I'm liking our, what do you call it now? Our titling, with our movies these days. Like that film now, all the colors of the world are between black and white. I'm like, nice. It has a ring to it.
Yeah, actually. All right, so let me give you a quick list of some of the films that are vying for awards and will be evaluated by experts and a jury receiving recognition and awards. Number one, you have Afamefuna, a one boy story. So it's about the Igbo apprenticeship system. That's a tongue twister from me. And that film was directed by Kayode Kasum, and you have a number of stars in there. You have Kanayo, you have Stanze, you have Alex Ekubo, you have Jide Kene Achufusi, you have Noble Igwe, you have Shegun Arinze. So that is one of the films that will be vying for the awards. You have Finding Odera, you have Tarella, Princess of Denial, and that sees the likes of Elvina Ibri, you have Nengi Hamsin, you have Richard Mufedamiju, and many others in there as well. Then you have Kanani that we talked about, I think some months back. It's there as well. You have All the Colors of the World are between black and white, which Irabo likes the sound of. You have Black Harvest. This is Lagos is there as well. That one was produced by Kenneth Gang, Tom Roland Rees, and Jide Makinde. And then you have the likes of Ikechukwu Onunaku. You have Rahama Sadao. You have Kate Henshaw, Enina Nwigwe. You have David Jones David, Micah Folari, Jesse Jaggs, and Laura Pepple. Then there is the one that has the stellar performance by the beautiful Kende Bankole, that's Fumilayo Ransom Kuti. Then, like Irabo said, A Green Fever, and not to forget or not to leave out, I Do Not Come to You by Chance, that was directed by the director of the Royal Hibiscus Hotel, as well as The Road to Yesterday, that is Ishaya Bako. And in that film, you've got Jennifer Eliogu, Sambasa, and Beribe, as well as Beverly Osu. Okay, now still on Afrif, there is a category that will be honoring some people. You have about 11 Nollywood actors that will receive awards for their outstanding performances in films released over the past year. Can you get some of the people that made that cut?
No.
All right, let's get started. Number one on the list is, not surprising at all, well deserving of it, Blossom Chukwujeku for his act in The Trades, although that earned him an African Magic Viewers' Choice Award nomination for Best Actor in a Drama, and this time he's getting his award for Outstanding Performance. Then you have Chidi Mokeme, not surprising as well, for his role in Shanty Town. You have Gang, you should be able to guess this one. He recently won the Future Awards.
He recently won. That's Brother Shaggy?
No. He's your guy. I've mentioned his name today as part of the superhero that somebody said he would have on his team.
He recently won a Future Award. Tell me now.
You don't know how to guess. Toby Bakri.
Oh, my G.
Yes. So for his... Oh, yeah, we have heard you. For his his performance in Gangs of Lagos, yes, he is getting recognized. Now, this person missed out on AMVCA nomination, and the internet was agog for a bit over that. This time, he's finally getting some due credit, and that is referring to Saro Inani Kulapo. That's Kule Remy. Yeah.
For sure.
And there is there is no way this will be complete without the rave of the moment. That is the Paul Edema in Black Book. Richard Mufedamiju will also be receiving an Afrifa Award. And others on the list, you have Nse Ikwe Etim for her performance in 4444. There is Iniedo for her performance in Shanty Town. You have Latif Adedimeji and Femi Adebayo Salami for their roles in Jagun Jagun. Then there is Chioma Chukwuka for Gangs of Lagos and Funke Akindele for Battle on Booker Street. Tell me, what is your take?
Yes, as expected, these guys deserve everything that they're getting right now, because a lot of work has been put in the past 1, 2, 3 years post-COVID, And the fact that we still have producers and actors performing at this level, yes, we still have a lot of things to achieve. Let's not rest on our laurels, but for sure, all the names and projects that you've mentioned deserve every form of recognition that they're getting.
All right, we will be right back shortly after this. Keep sending your superhero team. I have one from, I don't know your name, Blessing, I think. You said you're enjoying the show. I will tell the world about your superhero team right after this. This is Film Focus on Smooth 98.1.
One for music and more.
Hey, listeners on Spotify are driving Afrobeats to billions of streams. Now you can join in on the journey and listen to your favorite music without ad breaks.
Upgrade to Spotify Premium now and enjoy 4 months free.
If you're a James Bond faithful, then you will know that definitely. That is a theme song from James Bond 007. So, Irabo, who do you think will be our James Bond in Nigeria?
James Bond in Nigeria. The person has to be tall or, well, I mean, decently
You don't
tall.
have to be.
Yeah, that's why I rephrased. But the person is not supposed to be short, though. Yes, good looking to a degree, but can also not be good looking like, Daniel Craig at the same time, but still have sex appeal. Who would fit that bill now?
I don't know, man.
I'm coming. I'm getting somewhere. A young Chidi Mokeme would have worked. A Ramsey Noah with hair would have worked.
You just had to go there.
I'm bald, so that's not even a diss.
You keep coming up with that.
Yes. Look, if I had hair, do you know what I would look like? I would look like the character that Sacha Baron Cohen played in The Spy. That's what Irabo would look like. Anybody who wants to imagine what Irabo would look like with hair, just go and watch the guy who played The Spy, Sacha Baron Cohen. That's what I would look like every day. God! Anyway.
I'm sure you'd have been proud.
Proud, okay. No, why would I be proud? But let me think of somebody. Okay, so if Olumide Oworu could really, 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 really act, he would fit a James Bond, character. Yeah. If there's a fitter version of Kunle Remy, yes, that person would fit a James Bond. So these are achievable things. You understand what I'm saying? Because when you're talking about casting, you're not going as yourself per se. You have to, like Sacha now, Sacha is different characters. So now if you see him in this one in The Spy, you'll be like, how did they achieve this? He was lean, he was fit, he just changed, but he was still the same person at the same time. So I don't know yet. I'm still thinking there's no one true person, in my own opinion, that you can just, ready to go, doesn't really need too much to be tampered with. Okay, maybe this guy in Far From Home. Yeah, that tall guy with the braids. Yeah, maybe that guy. Maybe that guy. Yes, maybe that guy.
And some things Ike Ogbonna can work as James Bond in Nigeria.
Nah, not Ike. Maybe this guy, SODK. Maybe SODK. Maybe. Yeah. Okay. Give me a little bit of acting coaching. Yeah, to fit the role. Yeah, for sure.
All right, then Blessing says, for me, I think I'll go for Nancy Sime, Adesua Etomi, Toby Bakri, and Kate Henshaw. Okay. Muste says, I'm glad Afri is holding. Where? I hope it's in Africa. Yeah.
I mean, okay. Yes. It's not the headies.
I mean, you knew where I was going and why I laughed that long. Yeah, it is. Okay. All right. So going on, and before we wrap up, actually, we're about to have our recommendations. Now, before then, let's quickly talk about some of the trailers. Okay, before I get to that, There is an interesting news about Netflix gaining 9 million subscribers despite the battle against account sharing. So people thought people were going to get angry and leave Netflix after they banned password sharing. Guess what? Even the analysts were shocked at the growth and the surge of new subscribers between July, August, and September this year. They got 9 million subscribers. I guess people, it gives me the picture of those who say, oh, I'm not reading for my exams. And then you write the exams and you see them, you see them having really good grades. Yeah, so that's about it. And earlier I told you how Richard Mofe-Damijo will be starring in a South African Netflix series called Magenta Coal. So it will start streaming today and it will be interesting. It's about a family of mining magnates who run the biggest coal mine in South Africa. And when there is money, there will be maybe killings. Exactly. And yeah, about that, there will be rivalry. It's a family thing. You know that there will be backstabbing and all of that. So the likes of Desmond Dube, you have Connie Chume, you have Vusi Kunene, you have Richard Mofe-Damijo, and some other people in there. All right, quickly going on to our trailers of today. Irabo, did you see the trailer of Egun? I think I don't know if they didn't put Amiohu on it, but I think it's Egun or Egun. That's the thing with Yoruba. There are so many words that are the same sound.
You cannot pronounce anything Yoruba at the moment. Wow.
Because there is no Amiohu. Do you know what Amiohu is?
All
it's what guides you
on top of the alphabet.
So it's what separates Ogun from Ogun. So it could be Egun. Egun means curse. It could be Egun, meaning bone. I mean, a lot of things can happen there. So anyways, EGUN. Did you see the trailer?
EGUN. So from what I saw, when I did my research that the film is coming out November 10th, the E has one to the left and the U has one on top to the right.
Do, mi, Egun. All right, then. That is
see, we are a tag team. Forget. High five over there, man. Give me, hit it. That's so. Pronounce it again, let them hear.
Now I'm shy. Girl, but we have 2 minutes.
Okay, no Alasha. But yeah, I've seen the trailer. Film One Studios, Kaide Kasum, Dario Laiton. I mean, you have a star-studded cast, in my own opinion.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a very, very star-studded cast. So when you see Adedimeji Lateef, Gideon Okeke, you see Uzo Arukwe, and you're like, okay, what's going on here? So most definitely you expect something, to come out of this film.
You need to see this trailer yourself. It was quite interesting. We are not going to talk much about it. Check it out and know if it's something you'd like to watch at the cinemas. Now, quickly moving over to another, which will be on a streaming platform on the 31st of October. We talked about it last week, and now they have a release date. Madame Koi Koi, it is a horror film, and it will be a 2-part film. Did you see it? What did you think about it?
Yeah, I saw that one. Yes. The guys who are doing this, some of them are first-time filmmakers. I'm saying like the executive producers, but it's directed by Jay Franklin, written by Jay Franklin, produced by Jay Franklin and Michael Indiomu, distributed by Film One. This kind of film, when we say African stories, our stories need to be told, this is an example. Madame Koi Koi is something that has been going on since when we were in secondary school, where you hear all these tales like, oh, Madame Koi Koi is coming, you hear Koi. I mean, all those stories, yeah. So it's good to see, that this story is being told and it's going to Netflix and people can watch it globally. I look forward to seeing how it's being shot because from the trailer, I'm loving the cinematography and the color scheme. So let's see how it plays out. You have Ireti Doyle. I'm hoping she brings her best because she has just been relaxed with her acting of late, in my own opinion.
Now, talking about African stories being told, Charles of Play is taking it to a next level and saying that it will be the biggest collaboration in Africa till date, and that is the one he has with Namibian studio for a new film called The Skeleton Coast. Maybe we'll tell you more about that later on. When I say later on, that's next week. But the last one that actually gave me goosebumps when I watched the trailer is Boys in the Boat. Did you watch it?
Boys in the Boat. Why did it give you goosebumps? I'm very curious.
It was quite interesting how they, they against all odds, they rode for victory. It was based on true events, right? It's not fiction.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Directed by George Clooney, I mean. What else would you use to sell a film? Just put that. Directed by George Clooney, starring Joel Edgerton, Callum Turner. Simple. Hopefully this comes out in Christmas, like we anticipate.
25th of December.
25th of December. So, I mean, it's based on the best-selling book about the inspirational true story of the 1936 University of Washington rowing team that competed for gold at the Summer Olympics in Berlin. Yes, that's it.
And before that, important to note that they actually went head-on with Adolf Hitler's team and they won.
So imagine the dangers and perils of going head-to-head.
We are done now. Thank you for being a part of the show. Here is, I don't know your name. You said that, Blessing still. It says for James Bond, I think Bolanle Ninonowo or Toby Bakre is active and fit. I think if you're going to cast those people as James Bond, it would be James Bond with a touch of Agbero.
But yeah, that's true, because can Bolanle comport?
When he's speaking the English, he starts with the American English, and when he says you're not comporting or cooperating, that man will just go all bazooka on you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Raboy. It's always a good time to have you. Next week, let's do this again.
My pleasure.
All right. Have a good day eating and drinking whatever it is you like to eat and drink. And have a good weekend. Oh, quickly, recommendations.
I said Snabakash. Snabakash is on Netflix.
Because of your crush.
Yeah, because of my crush, Evan Ahmad. And you can also check out The Spy. What Irabo would look like if he had hair.
Go away. Thank you, Lagos, Nigeria, and world. On the other side, we continue with a soul song. And because it's a Friday, we are doing Nigerian and Afro soul songs. Stay with us on Smooth 98.1.
Hey, listeners on Spotify are driving Afrobeats to billions of streams. Now you can join.
Hey, why are you looking like James Bond with the jackets?
Who is that?
Now,
why do you want to know?
Sorry. Look at it go.
No, come and see him. He will show himself. Come and see him. Alex, come on. Just let him see what I'm talking about.
The future time machine or flying to the moon.
No, it's actually not. Yeah, it's not James Bond that we're saying.
It's
more like this guy.
More like Shaft.
No, this guy with the one with the fire.
The one with the fire.
Yeah, the bike with the fire that catches fire. Ghost Rider, yeah, that's the jackets. Yeah. Okay. Take care of yourself, man, and stop trusting people.
Trusting, hey, voila. Coming from you, I'm shocked.
Okay. We are now done. Love, light, and
love.